guys, Alexandra here. Thank you so much for hopping on this video with me. Today we'll be going through a nice yoga before bedtime class. So just take your time to find a comfortable space for you. You can do today's practice actually laying in bed if you would prefer, or obviously coming onto the mat. So just hopping into something comfy, maybe you want to be in your pajamas like I am tonight so that you can just drift off to sleep comfortably after finishing our meditation at the end of today's class. So as usual though, my loves, just make sure you feel comfortable at all times, never pushing yourself too much, and just try to find some nice deep breaths as we go through our practice today. So for now, we're all going to start seated. So if you want to be supported up against the bed head or up against a wall, you can be. Legs can be crossed, or you can throw them out in front of you if it's not available to you to have the legs crossed. So just finding a nice comfortable position for you. You can close the eyes or leave the eyes open. And we're going to start to just take some nice deep breaths into the body. We're going to breathe in deeply through the nose. We're going to exhale out long through the mouth. Nice and softly drawing those breaths into the body. Exhaling out long. We're going to do this 2 more times, just finding your own natural rhythm. Long breath in. Long breath out. On the next breath in, we're going to draw the shoulders up towards the ears, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. On the exhale, we're going to softly release the shoulders back down. This time, inhaling, scooping the shoulders forwards and then up. We're going to exhale, round them back and down, finding some little circles with the shoulders. Inhaling up. Exhaling, release. 2 more times. Deep breath in, filling up the belly, filling up the chest, squeezing the shoulders. Exhaling, release. Last one. Inhale, scooping up. Exhale, releasing down. Beautiful. From here, we're going to gently take one ear over to the shoulder. Feeling a nice light stretch. Just trying to release off any of the tension that we've been holding throughout the day. Not forcing the stretch. If this is still feeling good, maybe starting to circle the opposite shoulder. And again, this is for a bedtime routine, so we're trying to relax the body, not forcing anything. And slowly relaxing the shoulders, dropping chin to chest. And then inhale, lifting the head. On the exhale, dropping to the other side, ear to shoulder. Feeling a nice light stretch. Our hands are relaxed, arms relaxed. Finding ease in the body and remembering to breathe here. Maybe starting a little roll of the opposite shoulder. Remembering only if this feels good, or just staying with the stretch. And if you're performing those circles, finishing off our final one, relax the shoulder down. Take a breath in. Exhale, roll the chin to chest. Holding here. Just allowing the spine to have a nice natural curve forwards. And then gently, maybe we rock the head a little bit, right to left. Maybe finding a little lift and drop. And slowly lowering the chin back to chest, stretching through the back of the neck, really relax down through those shoulders. Inhale, lifting the head, nice and tall. From here, we're going to gently bring the fingertips down to the side of the body. We're going to inhale to sweep the arms up above head, stretching up. Exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center. We can bring the thumbs into the stem, feeling your breath on your fingertips. Nice and gentle, just allowing us to really center into our breath. Make sure we're breathing at all times. And then we're going to inhale, lift the arms up high above the head. Exhale, gently bringing one hand down to knee, one hand behind. Just finding a nice gentle stretch of that upper back. If the legs were extended, exactly the same thing. Just nice and easy, nice and comfortable in the body. Making sure you're finding ease in the pose. Those shoulders haven't crept back up. We're lowering them down. Keeping that breath into the belly. Holding nice and comfortably. Taking a nice deep breath into the body. On the exhale, we're going to slowly sweep over to the other side, bringing hand to the other knee now, hand behind you. Dropping those shoulders down away from the ears as we breathe. Finding a length in the spine. A nice gentle rhythm of the breath. Finding ease. Unwinding from your day. As we start to quiet down the mind, noticing just how the body feels. How does that breath move in the body? Take another inhale here. We exhale, bringing the body back to center. From here, we're going to make our way onto our back, so you can just gently bring the legs out in front of you. And then we can just roll down onto the spine. If that's not comfortable for you, just using your hands to slowly walk your way down onto your back. Settling into this comfortable position on the back. If you do have any discomfort in the lower back, just bend the knees straight away, knowing that's okay. Just relaxing here, taking 3 long breaths. Taking those shoulders for a little walk away from the ears. Hands can be on the body or on the mat or the bed, whatever you've found yourself on today. And then gently we're going to bring the knees in towards the chest. So one at a time, all together. Inhale, scooping the knees in towards the chest. If you can hold the knees, great. If you can't, arms can be on the ground. Just hugging the knees in comfortably here. Maybe take a little circle of the ankles. And then if it feels comfortable for you, we're going to take the knees for a little rock right to left. Just allowing the lower back to have a nice little massage and release. If the rocking isn't doing it for you, maybe taking some little circles of the knees instead. But the aim here is just to take a nice little massage around the lower back. If you're feeling a stretch anywhere through the glutes or the hips, know that's okay. If you found those circles, maybe just change in the direction of the circles now. Making sure those shoulders haven't crept up towards the ears, make sure they're down. And then gently bringing the knees back to center. From here, we're going to hug onto just the right knee. We're going to send the left leg up high in the sky. And then we're going to slowly bring the leg down to the ground. If that feels uncomfortable for you, then you can just keep the knee bent and pop it down to the ground. So either having the leg long or the leg bent. Hugging that knee up and in towards you. Again, maybe finding a little circle of the ankle. And then if you want a little bit more, we'll take this knee for a little circle around. Again, just finding what feels good to you if you just want to stay with the ankle circles, or if you want to go onto the hip circle. We'll do about 5 in one direction, and then gently changing direction. Softness in the shoulders, finding softness and ease in the hip joint. And then gently, once we've done about 5, re-hugging onto that knee. Beautiful. Taking a nice deep breath in here. Exhaling long. On the next inhale, we're going to scoop that left knee back up, hugging onto both the knees. Again, maybe find a little rock or just holding still for a moment here. Nice deep breaths, finding ease and comfort in the body. Repeating on the other side, holding onto the left knee. Either sending the right leg up high in the sky and then lowering down, or just keeping the knee bent, whatever feels best for you. And gently hugging that left knee up a little bit higher into the chest, remembering we're doing everything gently. And maybe we circle that ankle again. Opportunity to close the eyes, whatever feels good for you. If we like to add on now, we're going to take the hip for a little circle. And just allowing the hands to go wherever's most comfortable for you. You can hold on right hand to right hip, left hand to left thigh. Once we've finished, roughly 5 in one direction, changing, circling the other way. Again, nice and gentle, we're not trying to pump out reps, we're just trying to find that ease, that movement that feels good in the body. And then gently we re-hug the knee in towards the body. Shoulders away from ears, deep breath in, long breath out. We inhale to scoop the right knee back in. Making into a nice tight little ball, squeezing knees in towards chest. We're going to give ourselves a little break here, taking an inhale in. On the exhale, we're going to bring the feet down to the ground, forming knees bent. The arms can stay on the hip joints on the ground. Or if you want to open up a little bit more to stretch through the chest, if you've got the space, then send the arms out either side of the body. From here, my feet are roughly hip distance apart, and we're just going to allow the knees to rock a little bit right to left. As we do so, maybe we're going to take the head for a little rock, side to side. Or maybe keeping the head exactly where it is. Again, we're just releasing here, keeping the breath moving nice and deep, feeling the belly rise and fall. And then we're going to make our way into a very gentle spinal twist. So first point of reference, if you're feeling very tight today, you can keep the feet on the ground and then just drop the knees over to one side. If you want to push it a little bit more, we'll lift the knees up in the air, taking a nice deep breath in. On the exhale, we softly take the legs over to the left, allowing the knees and the feet to tap down to the earth if that's available to you. If not, we can put a cushion or a support underneath the knees to find comfort and ease in the spinal twist. Taking some nice long breaths into the belly. You can keep the arms in this position, or if we like, we can bring hands onto the body. Trying to connect, feeling that breath move in the body. Breathing nice and long. Starting to find softness and ease. We allow the mind to start to quiet down. Preparing us for sleep. The muscles are relaxing. Making sure you feel comfortable, not pushing ourselves. Just finding ease and comfort in this pose. I'm going to breathe here for 3 more long, beautiful breaths. Relaxing Taking one more long inhale, long exhale. If the arms have come onto the body, we're just going to bring them back down onto the ground for support. We're going to find a little engagement of the tummy muscles here. We inhale, scooping the knees back to center. Maybe having a little rock or hugging onto the knees again. Just finding that alignment so we haven't gone a little bit askew. And then gently making our way to the other side, either keeping the feet on the ground again or lifting the feet off the ground. Have a nice centering breath in. On the exhale, slowly bring the knees over to the right hand side. Nice and gentle. Relaxing through the muscles of the neck. Again, we can keep the arms long or we can bring them onto the body. Closing the eyes if you like. Just breathing comfortably here. Feeling the belly expand. Feeling the ribs move. Starting to take more awareness of the breath. Finding softness in the body. And allowing ourselves just a moment here to just be. And take 3 more long breaths, making them count. Nice and long on the inhales. Finding softness on the exhales, shoulders away from ears. 2 more. Last one. If the hands have come onto the body, you relax them back down onto the earth. Squeezing the tummy muscles, just gently engaging. Inhale, sweeping knees back to center. Maybe finding that little rock or hugging the knees in again. Softly taking a deep breath in. On the exhale, relaxing the legs back down. I'm going to walk the feet a little bit further away from us with the knees bent. Then we're going to allow the knees to open up nice and wide. So again, if this is uncomfortable for you, maybe you just allow the knees to rock out a little bit. We're coming into our reclined butterfly position. From here, we can take hands onto the hip creases or onto the belly. Just relaxing the hips, allowing the back to soften, the belly becoming relaxed. Breathing here nice and long. If you need any support, you can place some pillows underneath the knees. Holding here for about 5 breaths. Allowing the knees to comfortably just fall onto the earth. Two more long breaths. Last one, my loves. And softly scooping the knees back up to the sky. And just softly finding a comfortable position for you. If you are lying in bed, you bring the pillow underneath the head. If it's more comfortable for you to have knees bent, feel free. Or sending the knees long and the legs long. And from here, again, we can bring hands to the belly. We can bring left hand to heart, right hand to tummy. Just resting the hands anywhere that feels comfortable for you. And starting to slowly deepen the breath. I'm going to allow the eyelids to close now, preparing the body to relax, to allow ourselves to enter into a zone where we can softly drift off to sleep. Noticing the temperature of the air leaving the lips as you exhale. Starting to notice the sound of your own breath. Finding ease and comfort in the breath. Noticing how on each exhale, you relax deeper and deeper. Finding a little bit more softness in the body. And start to notice any of those areas that maybe haven't let go yet. Maybe still holding tension in the shoulders. Now taking a concentrated deep breath in, focusing on that area of tension. And on the exhale, really sigh out the tension. Relaxing those last little areas where we might be clenching or tensing. Relaxing the muscles of the body. Allowing the mind to quiet down. Having a moment to just be peaceful and relaxed. Allowing everything else to just melt into the background. Body now preparing for sleep. Mind becoming quieter and quieter. The body becoming stiller and stiller. We find ourselves in a moment of calm and peace. And then softly find silence, allowing the body, mind, and the soul slowly drift off into sleep. As I leave you now, feeling relaxed and comfortable, I hope that you have a nice, peaceful, and restful night's sleep. Thank you for joining me, and good night.